And welcome back. This is Unplugged. This is a platform where we celebrate creatives, give them an opportunity to come and show us their skills. We've got so for real. Okay, so welcome to Unplugged. I think you had the conversation that we're having earlier on the loop around, how men don't take their health seriously. How are you staying fit during quarantine? Like, what are you doing, Xenia? Have you seen how she looks? Like,
am I staying fit?
You look like you work out 20 times a day.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. I mean, the most I do is dance.
Okay.
But that even, like, I was doing it a lot at the beginning of COVID quarantine, and then that even slowed down. So what I've been doing more of is writing. So it's here and there. Of
course, and we're here to talk about your EP.
Yes.
And, some of the amazing work that you've been doing. But let's first get to know who Xenia Manasseh is. You're a singer, songwriter, producer. Is there anything that you have not done? Because, like, you are all over the place.
Well, I'm not a producer.
Yeah.
But I want to be.
Well, I mean, that's how you start.
That is how you start.
Something about,
That is how you start.
But, okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, because, like, I guess a producer is somebody who does the arrangement of music, right? So you're the one who tell, like, Andrew over there, like, play E flat, and somebody else play something.
Yeah, so I haven't had any of those sessions in a long time, especially because the main producer that I work with, he doesn't live here. So what I've been doing mostly since I'm back is like listening to beats. Other than that, sometimes I stay on the phone with him like all night and we'll make a beat together from scratch. But what I did start tapping into was engineering, like learning how to mix my vocals.
Sound engineering.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that one, yeah.
Okay. And your musical journey is really interesting because you started playing keyboard as young as when you were in kindergarten. So tell us about that. Like, was that just an instrument you were naturally drawn to? Was it the only one in the house? Like, how did that come about?
Actually, there is a piano in the house, and I believe, my mom plays, her dad plays, my mom's sister plays. They all did the ABRSM exams. So I don't know who put me in the piano classes, but I remember playing that early.
And today you still play?
I can still play
piano.
Yeah.
All right. Who are some of your influences growing up? Because me, I remember, like, when I was growing up, let me not say, you'll know how old I am, so what I'm saying. Like, who are some of your influences growing up?
Lauryn Hill, Erykah Badu, like neo soul people, India Arie, Jill Scott. Those are all the people. Like, and then now it's just like I feel like Brandy. Let me not leave out Brandy.
Okay, now we are starting to calculate the age. So we're going towards Brandy and those ones.
But that's not too far away. I mean, I feel like
Brandy she's still singing, isn't she?
Yeah, she just put out an album last week.
She's singing. Yeah,
she's amazing.
Yeah. Do you find that people try to box your sound? Like, in Kenya, because it's sort of very common sound for Kenya. Because Kenya is usually party songs, party anthems, it's gengeton, it's this, that, the other. It's the usual mainstream, popular culture artist, right? So, what's your style? Do you have a name for it? You better have a name for it, and it better be Kenyan, tafadhali, please.
Sasa hapo ndo umeniwekea pressure when you said it has to be Kenyan. I was just gonna say R&B / neo soul because those are my main influences.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's very natural for people to describe your sound in the way that they know, until you come and say that it's something different. So I don't feel bad or feel like I'm being boxed in.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so here's something interesting that I found out about you, is that you are also an all-round athlete. So you played basketball when you were in school. Okay, what other sport did you play?
Football. Those were like the main two.
Now, why are you naming all the things I didn't play? Me, I think.
How many did you play?
Huh?
You didn't play?
Yeah, no.
Oh.
I was an exceptional cheerleader. Like I was on the sidelines. Like, in fact, I should have been the one with the music career.
Everybody has a role. Everybody has a role.
So I was there. Like I wasn't as sporty, but there are other people who took that up for me. And so you played basketball. You played football. Were you a prefect?
No,
head girl.
I was a house captain.
What school was this?
Primary and primary I went to Mso.
Okay.
Msongari, and then high school is when I started really playing like both of them, which was Aga Khan Academy Mombasa.
Okay. Now you see, when you see Xenia here, Xenia is like me, I swear, like an overachiever. Okay. First of all, she's mentioned everything that me I was not good at, but also she was Miss Msongari.
Oh, shit.
Yes, yes.
Who told you?
You must know people. I have contacts. I have
Wow,
people. So
it was Kelly.
this is what you're in class 7.
I think I was in class 7. Yeah, it was class 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, so did you? What? No, I mean, do you put that in your CV? Like
I don't.
skills and qualifications. I was Miss Msongari.
No, and I still have the band actually, but that one I'm just like, wow, what a time! What a time! Unexpected.
Okay, so Miss Msongari. So I mean, so from there, like you just skyrocketed.
No, it was like Miss Songari, and then like back to normal life, and then uni, and then after uni, and then like, okay, now we're like.
Yeah. Okay, so because you are formally trained in music, right? And you went to Berkeley. And so what informed your decision not to, be trained locally,
I was just
go and intern with Kamaru, like, apprenticeship?
No, I was just taking a risk, honestly, because I spent the whole of high school, working towards doing law. And I was trying to fit the music in by doing entertainment law. But then when it was time to apply to uni, I just applied to 2 music schools. And I got into both of them, and I was like, okay.
There you go again. You, how many schools did you apply to and they didn't even get back to you?
But I only applied to 2. That's risky.
Yeah, okay, but I mean, Berkeley is like, when you talk about music schools, like it's really way up there. It's like, the heaven when it comes to music.
Yeah,
how long were you there for?
4 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you got there, was there like culture shock? Coming from like a Kenyan education system to...
I just was so amazed that I was around people that like did music every day, all the time. So I was just like, oh my God, I fit in. It's like, I'm not crazy. People do it too.
And this is the thing, like, because here in Kenya, I remember wanting to be a musician, but I couldn't sing except in the shower. That wasn't really good enough for my career to take off. That's another story for another day. If you told, like, typical parents, you tell them, like, I want to be a musician. And the first thing most parents comes to your mind is like, you want to go and sing for people in the bar, And music is not something that, a parent can be proud of in church and say, okay, let me call my son the pilot. Let me call my daughter the engineer.
Yeah.
Let me call my other daughter the musician.
Yeah.
People are like, okay, musician.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Like, do you think that people take the entertainment industry, and especially the music industry, seriously? Give it the seriousness that it deserves, even now.
I still feel like it's something that for a lot of parents, they have to see you succeed at it. Just even entertainment in general, like you have to show them that, this was not a waste of their, support or their, because, you need the proof. Okay. But I think, the more, like, I feel like for me, because this music thing is working out, like it's easier for like my siblings or my cousins to now say that they also want to do the same thing, because at least there's proof that, okay, this has worked. They just try to be protective, and they want us to do what they've seen that worked. Okay. So.
Okay, and you're the eldest. Okay, so you're setting like the bar really, really high for everybody. I would hate for you to be my older sister. Well, no, pressure now. All right, so we're here to celebrate the work that you're doing and your EP. What's the name of the EP?
Fallin Apart.
Okay, Fallin Apart. And the first song you performed was?
See Me.
Okay. Now, what else are you going to perform for us from?
From the EP?
Yeah.
Actually, nothing else from the EP.
Okay.
Yeah, we just picked two other originals of mine and a cover.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, I mean,
Feel free.
Yes. Please. Remember, you can get Xenia Manasseh's EP Fallin Apart, and it's available on all platforms, all digital platforms, so you can get that there. And she's going to perform for us a song. Let me tell you. Now, skiza kwa makini. This is